What's up, YouTube? Ryan back today with a minor league baseball video. I know I've taken a little bit of a break, but today I am giving you my favorite player at every level in the minor leagues for this past season. Let's go. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm going to try to go pretty quick here. Actually, this is my second time recording this video. The first time, my mic was muted. So this time, my son is sitting behind me, so we'll see how this goes. Hopefully he doesn't cry too much. Yes, my favorite player at each level in the minor leagues for this past season. Super excited to jump into it. It's going to be awesome. I'm going to give you, a little highlight video. I'm going to give you a stat line on why I like the player. And then we're going to talk sports cards. So let's do it. Let's jump to the video. Player number one. All right, player number one. And my favorite player at low A this year, Edgar Cuero. Switch hitting catcher, absolute nuke from the right side. And the thing I like the most about Edgar Cuero, he's only 19 years old. He's only about, what is that? Just over halfway through his 19-year-old age. Anyways, so let's jump into his stats. So his first year, he did pretty well. Didn't hit all that great as far as batting average goes, but did succeed in a 405 on base percentage, 868 OPS. Hit a couple home runs in those 39 games. 2022, played the entire season in low A, and look what this dude did. 111 games, hit 312 with a 435 on base percentage, a 965 OPS, 17 home runs, 2 triples, 35 doubles, 129 hits in 111 games. Love that. On top of that, he walked 73 times and only struck out 91 times. So just really good bat-to-ball skills, really good plate discipline. I absolutely love everything about this player, and he stole 12 bases. So really awesome year. The only thing I have to say about Edgar Cuero is that it's annoying that the Angels kept him in low A all season. Like, with those numbers, he needed to be in high A, at least at the end of the year. Like, ridiculous. I don't understand it, but that's my only tiny concern with Edgar Cuero is, like, are they going to move him fast enough? All right, then moving into his sports cards here. We're going to see a lot of stuff here, but I'm going to stop on the better cards. Green, non-auto, out of 99, $27. We got his base auto around 37. You're going to probably get that close to 40 range. Mojo's only $3 if you want something cheap. CSG 10 base is only $15. A lot of those were printed this year, so I wouldn't really go towards base too much. Mojo, PSA 10, $34. That's very affordable. Aqua at 125, only $39. There is a lot of upside with Edgar Cuero. We'll get into some of his more expensive cards. So like right here, we have the purple autograph, $94, and the purple PSA 10 autograph basically doubled in value in the PSA 10. Definitely like seeing that. So he is pretty affordable. As you do get into, like the more short printed autograph cards are going to be more expensive. And this is honestly pretty affordable for how good of a player Edgar Cuero could be. I think he's going to definitely jump into the top 100 at the start of next year. My favorite player at high A this year is Endy Rodriguez of the Pittsburgh Pirates. A little Oppo Taco action here. Endy Rodriguez was so impressive this season. Rodriguez, catcher, first baseman, left fielder, good athlete, pretty versatile, good utility player. 6 foot, 170, good frame, but he is 22. So that is the only kind of concerning thing with Endy Rodriguez, but there is rumors that he could possibly make the Major League roster at the start of this next season. So that is exciting, and I'll kind of talk about that too. If we jump into his stats, he's always been a solid hitter. But going into 2022, he just was absolutely crazy. Over 3 levels, 323 with a 407 on base percentage and 996 OPS, 25 home runs. But we're going to focus on high A because this is where he played the majority of his games. As you can see in Double A and Triple A, absolutely killed it. I put him in high A because that's where he played most of his season. So over 88 games, 302 batting average, 392 on base percentage, 936 OPS. He had 16 home runs, 3 triples. Again, good athlete. 23 doubles, 96 hits, walked 42 times in those 88 games, so like that, and he only struck out 77 times, so again, less than 1 strikeout per game. Endy Rodriguez looks really good, and like I said, he got even better as they moved him to Double A and Triple A, so there is rumors going around that he could possibly be the starting catcher for the Pirates in 2023. Super exciting. All right, as we jump into Endy Rodriguez's stuff, again, he is kind of approaching the Major League, so it is going to be a little bit more expensive. Plus, he only has a first autograph. He doesn't have a first base card, so no non-autograph. So the autographs will hold a little bit more value. You got the gold shimmer for $300, green for $200. See if we can find a base. Base for 60, that's not terrible, honestly. I mean, the autographs are pretty short printed regardless. I know everyone wants the color autograph, but the base will be just fine if he ends up playing well at the major league level. But yeah, 125 for a refractor. Orange 875 for the orange shimmer. Again, this is becoming more and more of a hyped player in that system. So the autographs are going to definitely demand some value. That's what we're focusing on here is his first cards. And again, he only has an autograph. That's why they're a little bit more pricey, but still not that expensive. Just a step above Cuero. Next up, my favorite player at AA, Brett Beatty. This was his first major league at bat, hitting a home run off Jake Odorizzi. Beatty, third baseman and left fielder, has a good arm from the outfield as well. He is a big kid, 6'3", 210. He is 23 years old, just turned 23. So if there's any downside to Brett Beatty, that is it. And it's really not that bad because he's going to be on the Mets this year. At 23 years old, that's not that bad. A little older than you want from like those like freaky good prospects, but he got hurt in the minors, so they had to take a little bit more time with him. Over his career, he struggled at first in that short season when he first got drafted, but since then he's been absolutely raking in 2022. We're just going to focus on AA, and look what he did at AA. Oh my goodness. 312 batting average, 406 on base percentage, 950 OPS. He had 19 home runs, 22 doubles, 106 hits in 89 games. He also walked 46 times, and he struck out 98 times. So a little bit higher strikeout rate compared to the other guys, but still not bad at all. You're not going to get a lot of speed with Beatty. Only stole 2 bases at AA. He got thrown out more than he stole. So that's, if you're a big speed guy, Brett Beatty might not be for you. But outside of that, absolutely raked. When he got brought up to AAA, did the same thing. Absolutely just tore the cover off the ball for 6 games, and they brought him to the major leagues. So one thing, he got injured. In the MLB, you see he struggled here. I think it was because he was playing a little bit injured. He actually tore his UCL in his thumb. And, I mean, what brand new major league player is going to tell their coach they're hurt? That's just my guess. Who knows? So I think that definitely impacted his play a little bit. But he had some big moments. He had that home run in his first at bat. I saw him hit a bases loaded single in a big game for the Mets. He did have some good moments while he's up there, though his numbers don't really show it. He's going to get a lot of at-bats this year. All right, Brett Beatty. We're going to talk his sports cards. 2019 was a really good year, really good quality of cards. Love 2019 Bowman, and especially Bowman draft was just an absurd year. Brett Beatty, refractor, raw, $88. You want his Chrome base card, about $5. Again, 2019 wasn't printed as much as, products are now, so the base cards will go for a little bit more money because there are less of them out there. PSA 10 base auto 180, green auto 289. I actually love that. Absolutely love that price. Again, another player who's pretty hyped up, did reach the major leagues. Prices are going to be a little bit more expensive. I think this is interesting here. You have the PSA 10 base auto for 180, and then you have the refractor and a BGS 95 for 165. I think that's an amazing price there. Got the base refractor, $18. Again, going to demand a little bit more value because it is from 2019. Blue Chrome, $32. Just a really good priced player, in my opinion, right now. He's not overpriced and he's not underpriced. I think he's in a good spot. His stuff did actually come down a little bit with that injury for whatever reason. I just think people looked at the MLB numbers and like, this dude's not legit. But anyone that's smart, he was amazing in the minor leagues. So I think he's a good price point right now. Again, you can pick up his base stuff pretty inexpensive. Like that Sapphire for $17. Yeah. Sapphire PSA 10, $100. Not bad at all. So, and then Refractor PSA 10, $40. Very affordable in my opinion. I love where Brett Beatty's prices are right now. And last but not least, my favorite player at AAA, Miguel Vargas, has been an absolute stud in the minors an entire season. Did hit his first major league home run this year as well. Miguel Vargas, third baseman, first baseman, left fielder. Love the versatility there. Easier road to the pros. 6'3", 205. Great frame. So we'll talk about his numbers. He's always been just an amazing hitter in the minor leagues. 313 batting average, 390 on base percentage, 878 OPS over his entire minor league career. He also just turned 23. He's only 4 days into his 23-year-old life, so just turned 23, which isn't bad because he's going to get a lot of at-bats with the Dodgers this year. One thing that's very interesting is if they don't re-sign Justin Turner, the Dodgers, he will be their starting third baseman next year. So gonna wait to see what they do with him, but if the Dodgers don't sign Justin Turner, I think Miguel Vargas' sports cards are gonna boom. So, because that pretty much guarantees him a spot. Other than that, he might be, filling in on off days and jumping in and where he can. Back to his stats. In AAA this year, played his entire season there outside of 18 games at the pro level. 113 over those 113 games, 304 batting average, 404 on base percentage, 915 OPS, and 17 home runs, 4 triples, 32 doubles, 133 hits in 113 games. Stole 16 bases, walked 71 times, and only struck out 76 times. So almost more walks than strikeouts over an entire season. That's so impressive. Absolutely love Miguel Vargas. I think he's a stud. Again, kind of skewed here. When he did get brought up to the majors, didn't get a lot of consistent at-bats. His very first at-bat, he went to Triple Alley in San Francisco, and that would have been a home run in any other park. But besides that, really just didn't get very many consistent at-bats. Just kind of pinch hit here and there. Played every third day. So I won't look into his major league stats at all because he has just been an amazing hitter his entire life so far in professional baseball. All right, jumping into Miguel Vargas' sports cards. 2020 was a rough year for quality, and they printed a lot of them. So non-auto stuff is going to be pretty affordable. Mojo around $5, base around $3 probably. Mojo PSA 10 $50, Atomic for $40 there. Blue Auto PSA 9 $200, Purple Mojo $35, and then Refractor out of $4.99 $16. I actually like that price a lot. Base autograph $60. I think that's a good price point because he does play on the Dodgers, huge market, and again, if they don't re-sign Justin Turner, he's going to be their guy. That's pretty much them saying, we're going with Miguel Vargas. Sorry, JT. This is cool as well. The PSA 10 base is only $140. That's pretty dang affordable. Atomic PSA 10, $69. Love that. Just a solid priced player. Refractor BGS 9.5 with a 10 auto, 182. BGS 10. 10s are hard, so they're going to demand more value. But just an affordable player. Purple Chrome, PSA 10, $50. So very affordable. Again, I'm one of those players that I just like because absolute stud. My favorite player in AAA this year. Plus, he's not overpriced. He's not underpriced. He's going to have a really good opportunity with the Dodgers, who is a massive market. Love Miguel Vargas. All right, everyone, that's going to do it for today's video. Those are my 4 favorite performers from last year's minor league season, one from each level. They're just studs, and I really hope they progress fast and teams give them chances, because that's the only thing that I can really see holding these players back right now is, are they going to get the opportunities to progress? So super excited for those 4 players. I want to throw it out there. I want to make a minor league video. It's been a while, so super excited to be back on the minor league grind. Going to see a lot more of these types of videos coming out during the off season. And yeah, that's going to do it for today's video, everyone. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Let me know in the comments what you think of these 4 players. Yay, nay, bust, kaboom. What do you think of these 4 players? Let me know in the comments. All right, everyone, you have a great rest of your day. See ya!